Nice work. Phew, that was close. Let's fidget with the glasses a bit. Oi! What the hell? I thought I killed all of you. Oi! Who could this be? Lower thine guard and thou art allowing the enemy in, saith the frog. Thou art here to save the queen? The lair is deep within. Will thee accompany me? A frog? Chrono, it's a talking frog! Very unique, but I hate it. My guise doth not incur thy trust. Very well, do as ye please, but I shall save the queen. For I am Frogo. Wait, you don't seem like a bad person-frog thing. I mean, Chrono, what should we do? Which obviously has something against frogs, so obvious choice is to go with a frog. I'll just have to handle it. I mean, deal with him. What is your name? Well, by default, the name is Frog. Can't I switch to a different character? Fine, I'll just type it out. I want to change the name because there's still one letter I can use. As seen right here. I want to call him Frogo. Frogo will do. Look at that fucking smile, he knows. Alright, nice to meet you, Frogo. Mayhap a hidden door lurks nigh. Let us search the environs. And now Frogo has joined our party. Let's have a look at Frogo's stats. Now you'll notice that everyone has different weapons to use, just like the tutorial has let us know earlier. Chrono uses an iron blade at the moment. Luca uses a gun. Frogo uses bronze edge, which is a sword, but he uses different kinds of swords. He uses typically broadswords. Sorry, I'm still drinking my tea. But yeah, Frogo typically uses broadswords, while Chrono usually uses katanas. I know one person who gets triggered whenever you say something bad about katanas, but let's leave that for another time. He wouldn't be able to handle it. Oh yeah, play the organs. A secret door will open. Ah, free XP. Hello. Here's your first encounter with the Diablos. They're not dangerous. All I know that they do are physical attacks, and your characters are well equipped to survive physical attacks. These guys are not strong. They're pretty weak to physical attacks themselves, but I do know that they are weaker to magic. But we do not possess magic, we only possess tech. And last I heard, only mystical creatures like these and not humans can make use of magic. So what gives? Let me have a look. Okay, Chrono is gonna be leveling up next. Hey! Piss off, this is my treasure. Notice how the battle timer loads up a lot faster on your first attack. I'm not sure why that is. And I'm not sure what stat influences that. I think it has to do with speed stat, because that also influences, well, just in general, how fast you charge up your attack. But I have seen cases where that thing would load up instantly, allowing me to do an instant attack without having to wait at all. I'm not sure why it loads up faster on the first attack. I just don't know, I haven't figured it out. Seems to be the same way even on the DS version, and that doesn't explain anything either. Maybe it's just supposed to be that way. Maybe it's to simulate that you caught the guys by a surprise and got the advantage of being able to attack first. If that's the case, cool. Either way, I don't mind this at all. I like it that way. Because it makes it easier for me to survive attacks. Interesting. An empty room. Oh, we have some tonics. Well, let's drink some tonics. And loot this place. 1 maiden suit, 1 tonic, 1 ether. Well, ethers will be for your MP. Now we got a maiden suit, but Chrono can't use maiden suit. And neither can Frogo. Luca and Marl can, however. After all, the name suggested, it's for maidens, not for men. Ah, found the secret Nagaet Bromide. What's it for anyway? All it does is summon these ninja turtles. The humans are here. They're after the bromide. Get them! Or maybe Battletoads would be a better name? There's 2 of them, not 2, 3 of them after all. And there's 4 Ninja Turtles, so Battletoads would probably work better. These guys are definitely tougher when it comes to physical attacks, but when it comes to magic attacks and just skills in general, pushovers. Total fucking pushovers. Oh, he's gonna fall over from just a fart now, look. Gone. So we can see their HP now because of Luca. She has the sight scope on her. I should probably exchange that for something better. I'll give her the bandana. I'll give her the banana. It makes her go fast. Oh, steel saber. Yeah, sabers and katanas are Chrono's thing. Now why would they put spikes around this door? And don't worry, touching spikes will not result in death. You can't do anything with spikes, you just get stuck on them. You are humans? They're hiding the queen in the back. Please rescue her. Oh, another power tab. Well, that's useful. If you feel like a bastard who wants to cheat his way through the game, you can just use the emulation tools to get yourself an infinite amount of these tabs and boost yourself to such a ridiculous degree that you shouldn't be allowed to be so strong at such a low level. I personally will not be doing that, because that's not really necessary. Again, this isn't a game where you have to do things like that. You don't even need to grind, let alone cheat, to win. So, what would be the point? I'd only want to do that if I just want to, I don't know, experiment or something, or just have fun. But for the sake of the playthrough, no cheats necessary. Inside this building there's a room dedicated to Magus. Heard something about a treasure there. Well, I do like treasure, so let us go investigate. Oh, more Diablos. Well, Chrono now has a better weapon, so he's able to one-shot the Diablos. Pretty cool, huh? Oh, and that double attack that Frogo did, that is a critical. If your character does a double attack, or a stronger shot, that is basically a critical. It'll do double the damage. Hey look, it's a Snek. A Gnasher. I know that these guys are bastards, because if they have allies, they will eat them to heal up. Bunch of bastards. He's still not dead? Die. Here you go. Next one to level up will be Frogo. Should probably get him to level up and then move on with his area. Now the good thing about this game is that there are no such things as random encounters. For the most part. Well, they're not random, as in Final Fantasy kind of random. You don't just walk around and then suddenly the world sucks you into a battle arena because so it just decided to do that. You'll always be able to see the enemies before you run into them. And in many cases you can just walk around them. However, I wouldn't recommend doing that early in the game. I instead would say, just keep killing them. They're not very strong after all. This is the beginning of the game. This is meant for you to catch up, get all the XP and everything. So take the opportunities to kill monsters and get levels. Hey, what's with the disguise? No need for them here. Ah, this is the dining room for the monsters. You can talk with them. It's almost my shift. I hate pretending to be human. It's so repulsive. Fuck you too. The ones we ate recently weren't so bad. And those 2 soldiers we caught look rather plump and juicy. Put the tongue back in, what the hell? What about you, Battletoad? Yakra so smart. His plan to capture the Chancellor and take his place worked perfectly. Now the Queen's captive and the castle's in an uproar. This is rich. When he freaks out a little bit. I'll look in on Magus's statue before my shift. I like this track, by the way. Get used to it. I'm gonna say that about every fucking track. Is every single track. By the way, the track we just heard, also great. This track is great. All of them are fucking great. That's all I can say. The soundtrack is great. Are you here to save Queen Leene? Oh, what a relief. How nice of you to come. I'm sure Yakra will be just as pleased. What the fuck are you doing here? Why not rest in here until he's available? There was no need for you to come rescue me. The master, Yakra, is very kind. I've decided to stay here. Now why don't you make yourselves at home too? No, this is bullshit. Pretty sure. Oh dearest Magus, your flashing eyes like stars and flowing hair like waves atop the sea. No sad sunny day nor any frightful bright place can get us down. As long as you're near, there is nothing to fear. Yeah, Magus for these monsters is some kind of an idol. So talking bad things about him might be a mistake. I'll put on the speed belt for Chrono. Frogo already has a power glove. I like to prioritize Chrono on speed rather than raw strength, because if he's fast, well, I can dish out pain just as fine. Hold on a moment, I know I can fight all of these guys. I know I can do it. I know I can do it. I can do it. You don't seem to care though. Nice track, by the way. Come join us in singing your funeral dirge. What the hell is a dirge? How do you pronounce that? Did I get the pronunciation right? Dirge? Or do you say it somehow differently? It's gonna be in the next Maquis. And there go the Diablos. Well, that wasn't much of anything, was it? Slice. And she's gone. Now you don't have to attack right away. You could just wait a bit until the rest of your guys load up and unleash hell on the enemy. It's all your turn from here. Wasn't entirely necessary, because we got them all anyway. So killing all the monsters here netted us quite a nice sum of XP and cash. Chrono even leveled up. Hey, Don't be in such a hurry. Enjoy yourselves first. Snacks! Nuh-uh, I am not enjoying myself with these things around. I might as well use up the last of MP. Doesn't matter much. So, Frogo has some skills too. He's got the Slurp and Slurp Cut right now. Now, Slurp allows him to heal up by attacking... Not by attacking an enemy. I think that... I don't think that's a heal for himself rather than just a heal. Like, he can use it to heal party members. We can check after this fight. While the Slurp Cut will... well, slurp up an enemy closer and smack him in the face. Simple as that. Oh yeah, Slurp is just a heal spell. Now, while you're out of battle, you can use healing techs, if you feel like it, to heal up your allies without having to use healing items. Which is great. Of course, it uses up MP, so you'll definitely want to stock up on ethers whenever possible. Money is not a problem to come by in this game, so no need to worry about that. Alright, now let's go up this time around. Stop! Intruders! Gak. How does a gak sound anyway? Oh yes, you can switch the battle menu around with the Y button. This time let's keep it around at the top, because we gotta see the Diablos as well. I do have to say, the menu keeps switching around in rather odd places. Like, I've had a case where the battle menu was at the top while the enemy was also at the top, so he was being blocked out. And I want to switch the menu to be at the bottom, but every time I do an attack, it switches back to the top. It's a bit annoying when it happens, but it's not a big deal. It's not like you can see anything about the monsters anyway, besides, well, the monsters. Okay, let's wait a bit. Since we're all so close up together, we could probably utilize something from... Okay, hold on a moment actually. I have an idea. Let's give an ether to Chrono. And now we have access to a double technique. Let's use Flame Whirl. This will allow Luca to use the flamethrower and Chrono the cyclone at the same time. This induced massive damage on the enemy. Insta-kill. And Chrono learned Slash just in time. A save point. Awesome. I'm not sure why it keeps track on how many saves you have made. It doesn't seem to matter how many saves you have made so far. Maybe it's just for your own sake. Oh, this Battletoad is asleep. Let's wake him up. No, stop it! I said that you can't. Oh. Oh man, he can jump pretty nicely. I'll say this, you know what you're doing. Yeah boy, you're gonna die. Slice. And dice. Oh, he's still alive. Well, shouldn't be anymore. Bam. Bullet beat armor. That staircase will remain permanently disabled. However, the other one won't. Wait a minute. 2 bats, right? What if we flip the switch? More bats show up. Why do we want more bats? More XP, of course. Hopefully this hits. Hell yeah. Naturally, bats are harder to hit by melee characters, but easier to hit by the ranged characters, so you probably should let them take care of bats and other flying enemies. Doesn't really matter which way you want to go though, because from my experience, they're not that difficult to kill. Oh, delicious flame whirl. Those guys are totally destroyed. Meanwhile, the bat got critted and it's dead. Didn't even get attacked. Awesome. Luca learns Hypno Wave, the most useless skill of all. I don't know about you guys, but I've never found a way to make use of the Hypno Wave. It's supposed to put enemies to sleep, but the problem is that they never seem to go to sleep whenever I use it. Maybe I use it on the wrong targets, but I just never get it to work. Hey, stop that. I wanna show the Hypno Wave. It's supposed to work on everyone. Oh, look at that, it actually put some people to sleep. About fucking time. Now, since they are asleep, they skip their turns and they also take extra damage because their guard is down. But you probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference because the henchmen here, they naturally have a lot of physical defense. They are wearing armor after all. So it's encouraged to use techs, particularly Flame Toss, or as in DS, Flamethrower. We have a couple of ethers to make use of, but unfortunately that's all the ethers we've got. Not a problem though.